Well, hey everyone, Wasting Money here. It has been a while since I've done a top 10 list, but I want to do a special one today and give each of you the favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuarts of some of the content creators known for Dragon Ball SH Figuarts, doing reviews, poses, content, what have you. So I got 9 others, and then I will be the 10th, but we'll each go over our favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuart as mentioned. Son Gohan Beast happens to be my favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuart. Back from my very first video when I started, I still had this guy. It was one of the very first figures that I bought from eBay. I think I got it for like $85 back then. So honestly, a really good deal seeing for what he goes for now. But reason this is my favorite figure, he comes with quite a bit of accessories. He has his special beam cannon with this one. He has the red eye Gohan face where he's finally turning beast mode. And he comes with the cross arms as well. But reason I love this figure, Gohan is my favorite character. It is just a really great figure. I love Beast Gohan in this form especially, and it is like a 3.0 figure also. The only issue I've had with it, as well as a lot of other people, is if you're wanting to do his special beam cannon pose where he's kind of like holding his arm, you don't get the great range of motion from the butterfly joints just because this part is soft plastic. I've surprisingly never done a formal review on this original Beast Gohan figure. But yes, this is my favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuarts out of them all. I have quite a few acquired now. But I wanted to give a special shout out and thank you to all the fellow YouTubers and content creators that sent me their favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuart as well. So let's not waste any more time. Show them all some love in the comments. All of their ats will be in the description. But let's not waste any more time and let's get into the first content creator's favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuart.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug, also known as Drbaz on We Got a Podcast, and I've been collecting SH Figuarts since 2011. I took a break shortly after, but 10 years later, after becoming more financially stable, I decided to go back and complete the entire collection. Since then, I've been fortunate enough to find most of them, and at great prices too. That being said, when Wasting Money reached out to me about my favorite figure, it was pretty difficult to narrow down to just one figure out of the over 200 that are out there right now. But I think I'm gonna go with the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vegeta Original Animation Color Edition, or as is more commonly known as, Arlia Vegeta. Based on the colors the animation team decided to use for Vegeta for his debut in the anime, since Toriyama must have not given them any notes on what color Vegeta should have been. As a manga artist, Toriyama primarily thinks in black and white, so color was never really something he really cared about being consistent about. So probably even he didn't settle on a color at this point. It's why so often we see characters drawn and colored by Toriyama in colors we typically don't see them in, such as Gohan in a green outfit, and seeing Korin aka Karin in colors such as blue, brown, and orange. Anyways, what initially seems like a mistake has now turned this into a figure with a unique color scheme that is worthy of being called an event exclusive. I wish more event exclusives went with this approach, as opposed to just dipping their figures in baby oil and then calling it a day. Can you imagine getting any of the alternate colors shown in Fighter Z as event exclusives? I would buy any of these Gokus in a second. I want to give a shout out to Sarah, Yummy Pixels, for selling me this figure for a great deal. Only 6 more figures to go.
Hey guys, Eightysixed Reviews here, and before we get to my favorite Dragon Ball figure, I just want to say thank you to Wasting Money for reaching out to me and including me in this video. So, my favorite Dragon Ball figure is the 2024 SDCC exclusive Goku and Gohan. Why, you ask? Well, because it can do this, and this, and this, and this. It's everything I'm looking for in an early Dragon Ball Z Goku, from all the accessories you need to recreate iconic moments in the anime, to the gorgeous looking artist specific head sculpts. Is it the best release in the SH Figuarts line? Probably not, but it's a figure that I thoroughly enjoy on many levels and ticks all those nostalgia boxes that were a big part of my childhood.
What's up guys, it's your boy Rod from DBZSHFigs.com. You might be subscribed to me, or if not, maybe you have come across my website that archives every single release in the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts line, which is DBZSHFigs.com. But today I'm grateful to be a guest here at Wasting Money's channel, where I'm here to show you my favorite figure in the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts line, which if you know me and you've been watching for a long time, you know that my favorite figure of all time time has to be Vegeta Mini Daima. It comes with so many accessories. It's super articulate, and I'm just kidding. Of course, it has to be the grail of all grails. It has to be the Great Saiyan, man. What can I say about this figure that hasn't already been said? It's super articulated. It comes with so many accessories. It comes with a base form Gohan head, a Super Saiyan Gohan head, the Great Saiyaman helmet head, as well as the turban head. You can recreate all your favorite Great Saiyaman poses straight out of the anime. You can even take it up a notch by turning Super Saiyan and eliminating your opponents. Overall, so many options for customizability that you just can't go wrong here. If you're able to get your hands on this awesome figure, I really recommend it. It's one that should be on everyone's wish list in my opinion. So yeah, that's my favorite figure of all time. Thanks Wasting Money for letting me be a part of this video. Back to you.
Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan with Nostalgia Unboxed. And today I'm going to show you my favorite Dragon Ball figure. And it's not official, but it is officially awesome. Mine is the Black Hole Toys Furious Hero special version. This special version comes with an awesome comic backdrop piece to just give you a little bit more stuff. But the figure itself is painted to look like the manga colors, and it is stunning. Sure, it's got the older body style thing. It's not modern. Looks basically like a Goku we've had, but it's all about the paintwork. The paintwork makes this thing an absolute art piece. If you're a fan of my channel, then you should know that this is one of my favorite pieces ever because it's such a piece of art. So even if you don't pose it and do action figure stuff with it, you're going to really appreciate this thing on your shelf because it's just like having a piece of history in your hands, even though it's totally new. I hope you get what I'm saying. But because it is on the older body, that's still going to be great for posing, articulation, cool stuff, and fun things can be had. But just stick it on your shelf, look at it every once in a while, and go, wow, that's beautiful. And then there you did it. So thank you for taking the time to watch all of these clips, and including mine, believe it or not. I do appreciate you. Have you subscribed to my channel?
What's up guys, DBZ Figure Addict here to share my #1 favorite figure on the shelf, and I would have to say it's got to be Majin Vegeta for sure. Like, Majin Vegeta is already my favorite character. Well, Vegeta in general is my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z, and Black Hole Toys and TK did a good job at capturing the likeness of a Majin Vegeta in the figure form. So I mean, right off the bat, this guy's around 46 bucks. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. As you can see, it comes with all these accessories. There's 2 head sculpts, a bunch of face plates, several hands, and then a key blast that you could get creative with. The aesthetic look of this guy, super dope. The articulation for this guy, super dope. You could get him in a gang of poses. So it's a really good figure. Definitely my #1 favorite out of all the figures that I have. It's probably the first guy that I look at on the shelf. Probably look at him the longest, and it's probably the last one I look at before I stop looking at my collection. So thanks Wasting Money for allowing me to share on your space, and leave a comment below on what you think about my #1 pick. Until then, have a good one.
Yo everybody, it is Rocco the Great, everyone's favorite under-the-shelf toy hunter, and Wasting Money invited me to be part of his video sharing my favorite SH Figuarts action figure, and I had to pick Imperfect Cell. This figure came to mind right away, because when we're talking about favorite, right, there's so many different types of figures. Like, you got the third-party figures, we have official figures with some fix-ups, and there's so many great figures for the SH Figuarts line. That's why I collect it, that's why I do my content on my channel. But there's just something about this figure that it's a mixture of being really impressed by Bandai's amazing sculpt work, and also it has a tie to my childhood loving the Android Saga, the Imperfect Cell Saga, Perfect Cell. I don't think we've seen a more impressive figure like this, just from, you know, sculpt work. Now, I will say, I have the leg extensions on this figure. If you see in the back right there, that is just a normal stock Imperfect Cell. I had to get another one to try out these longer legs, and I think it just really makes a difference to make him more scary and imposing, because I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Z from the beginning with my kid, and Imperfect Cell is like a horror movie. They kind of switch into like a horror anime. That whole Hanger episode, really amazing sculpt work, great character. And what's cool is I think they're re-releasing him. So if you're seeing this right now and you want to get this guy, thanks again to Wasting Money for thinking of me to be part of this. What do you guys think?
Hi guys, my name is Oozaru, and my favorite Dragon Ball figure in my display is gonna be Orange Piccolo. Why? I just love this guy. I just love the design. I love the fact that he can stand, you know, with Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Gohan with the same, you know, power level, or almost the same as power level. And overall, I mean, the articulation is great. There's some things that they could improve in the future. Hopefully, if they do a re-release or they do something with the Super franchise. But yeah, overall, I really liked it. This guy's super tall, and he's gonna look really good in your display with all the Gokus, Gohans, Vegetas, and Brolys that you have. And yeah, anything else I can say is get it before he goes up in price. I think he's around $100 right now because he's a premium Bandai. But or you can actually wait for Tamashii Nations to re-release. I don't know, to re-release it, hopefully in the near future. But yeah, for now, this is my video, and this is my favorite Dragon Ball figure in my display. I'll see you guys next time.
Now, this next one, AR Collector, is mainly known on his Instagram. He wanted me to shout out his Insta, but he is, like myself, faceless channel as well as voiceless, so I will be his voice. But he chose the Kami 1 Gogeta, the Dragon Ball Z version, or, you know, the Tonson Art Toys Gogeta. But really awesome figure. I sadly never got one. I had 2 of the Demoniacal Fit ones, so I never ended up getting this one. But man, he does some amazing poses. Go check out his Instagram. But yes, thank you so much for sending in your vid. And now let's get on to the next one. And then this last one here wasn't quite a Dragon Ball figure, but still definitely wanted to include him. I appreciate you sending over your video either way. He was going to the New York Comic Con, so show him some love as well. And maybe in the comments, just let us know what your favorite Dragon Ball figure is too, if it's one any different from any of the others. But we'll close it out with him, and let's take it away.
What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here, back with the homie Wasting Money for a collab video. Big shout out to him for reaching out to me. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite action figures of 2025. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this one has a bit of recency bias. It is none other than the Mess Toys 1/12 Superior Spider or Ultimate Neighbor. Man, if you guys saw it, I just reviewed this figure recently and I have absolutely loved it. He comes with a ton of accessories so you can recreate so many different Superior Spider-Man poses. On top of that, the posability is absolutely endless. This thing right here is a figure worth picking up. You can get them on AliExpress between $30 and $50, so don't miss out on your opportunity. Again, big shout out to the homie Wasting Money for having me, man. I truly appreciate you. Everyone, make sure you are subscribed to this channel.
So to close us out here, I have 7 out of the 10 of y'all's favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuarts. Let us know in the comments which one out of these favorite was your all favorite. And thank you, special shout out to all the content creators that sent in their favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuart to myself so that all of you could see. And yes, this is an awesome top 10. I agree with pretty much all of these picks. I mean, if I gotta choose a favorite out of all of these, probably, Daddy Piccolo would be top of my list from the top 10. But yeah, as mentioned, let me know in the comments what you all thought. Thank you again. Make sure to show all the other content creators some love, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.